What's up, people? It's your man, Urban Lover, reporting live and direct from the Urban Mobile. I was listening to Mike Lakers Talk video. You know, he was talking about some of the stuff about the Lakers. You know, kind of optimistic about what's going on with the Pelicans, because of what they're throwing out there. The Pelicans are like playing games. I said it in my video, and I got to the point where I said, you know what, just go ahead and trade them, get it over with, get it done with, so we can move on. At the end of the day, because I just got tired of hearing about it. You know, when they was talking about like 2 stars and then a bunch of other players, it was okay. You know what I mean? Because me personally, like I said, I'm not a big fan of Luke Walton. Never was. I just respect him because he's our coach. But I never was a big fan of Luke Walton. Not a good development coach. I said in many of my videos, you know, the rotation, time management, sitting hot hands. He's still learning. That's why I say Luke Walton, LeBron James actually is a good player for Luke Walton, because Luke Walton does not have to coach LeBron James. LeBron James, he won, he went to the final, what, 8 times, whatever, won championship, so he know how to play it in it. But anyway, the Lakers have just backed out of the trade, the trade deals with New Orleans Pelicans. And to be honest with you, that's probably the best thing for the Lakers to do. I know a lot of fans don't want to hear that. To be honest with you, that's to me, it's a better business move. The reason why I say that, and I go back over and over again, they wanted too freaking much. They wanted to cripple the Lakers, but fans are so delusional, they didn't want to see that. All they did see the big picture about AD. But they didn't think about, okay, well, if the Lakers, the Lakers get crippled, then also, you have to keep in mind, New Orleans Pelicans, they threw the Solomon Hill contract out there so the Lakers could play with it. You know what I mean? Just basically play with it and say, if we give you this contract, think about it. We give you this contract, it's going to cripple the Lakers from getting a 3rd star. Think about it, because they got to take that bad contract. I know people say, well, they can stretch out this and that. It depends, because some players, some of these star players coming out, they're not going, some of them might not take a pay cut. I mean, honest with you, they might want, whatever they can get from a max team. Well, whatever they can get from a team, the max they can get, I think it's what, 179, something like that. I don't remember what it was. But, and it all depends on how many years they play in the league and all that. But it made sense. And that's why I was kind of happy that the Lakers decided to back out. You got a whole pool of free agents this offseason. Fans are so hyped up, just get to the playoff, and all it's going to do is just, you go run into the Warriors and get bumped. Let's be honest. You're going to run into the goddamn Warriors and get bumped. And then y'all going to be sitting there like, damn, or, forgive me for this, we're going to be playing the season and one of them, AD or LeBron James, get hurt. So you got to think about it, man. I'm like this. And I'm going to talk about Luke Walton for a second when I get to it, but the Lakers backed out. That was cool. I told people Dell Demps is a protege of Greg Popovich. Greg Popovich talked to him. Think about it. Before Greg Popovich talked to him, they were throwing some of the scenarios out there. You didn't hear nothing about the Pelicans, though they would disrespect them at first. So Greg Popovich talked to him, because he probably reached out to Greg and said, "What do you think?" And Greg probably said, "Hell no, hell no." If they want AD, you take the whole farm, you cripple them, because remember, they're your opponent. Remember, you're gonna beat them 4 times out of every year, so you cripple them. You know what I mean? So you put them in a position where they're not going to be able to sustain. Don't make them put in a point where they can actually get to the final. You still struggling. Don't do that. And that's why, New Orleans kept throwing that bull crap out there. Give us this, give us that, add this, add that. They would, man, I tell you, New Orleans Pelicans probably wanted 4 first-round picks for every year. So that way the Lakers wouldn't be able to get no freaking draft picks for a while and struggle. And then you have to think about, are we going to get free agents? So what the Lakers did backing out of it, by all means, that's good. And this is my thing, too, for fans who state that, the ones that wanted a young core, and stating that, well, if you didn't want AD, you're not a Lakers fan. Listen, first of all, I'm not brainwashed, okay? It's my opinion. What I choose to like is what I choose to like. What everybody else chooses to like, that's what they choose to like. Y'all got to understand and realize, if the Lakers make the move and we decide to go ahead and get rid of the whole farm, whatever, all we can do, some of us probably be upset, but we got to just go on with the flow. We Lakers, it don't make a difference. I mean, yeah, we think it's a bad move, but what you going to do, be upset for the next 5 years or whatever? You just got to go with the flow of it. Because if the Lakers win a championship with AD and LeBron, then we're going to be thinking something different. So my thing of the day is that just because we all have different opinions does not mean that we're not Lakers fans. DeAndre Page always have a different opinion about some of the things I say. But I still respect the dude because he's a Laker fan. Regardless of the crazy stuff he say, call me crazy and all that stuff, I still respect him. Same thing with a bunch of y'all that get on the comment section. Some of y'all cuss me out and all that. I still respect y'all because y'all Laker fan. But I would never sit there and say, well, you're not a true Laker fan because you don't want AD. That don't even sound right. That sounds foolish to me. So the Lakers decided not to go that route. That's cool. You know what I mean? We still got to the 7th to decide if they're going to make a move and all that. Also on top of that, Lavar Ball said that he didn't want his son going to New Orleans, which I already figured that because it's a small market. He said the New York Knicks or the Phoenix Suns, based on New York Knicks getting Dennis Smith Jr., that was out the question. So he was talking about Phoenix Suns. Lavar Ball, man, I know a lot of people don't like that man, but that man got a voice in the NBA. Because when he said that Phoenix Suns now wanted to get in the mix of it before Lakers backed out, they wanted to be a third party to get Lonzo Ball. And be honest with you, if the Lakers decide to trade Lonzo Ball for Phoenix Suns for cover draft pick, whatever, I'd be happy for Lonzo Ball. I know a lot of y'all think he a bust and all this and that because all y'all look at, like I said, a lot of y'all, all y'all look at is just basically offense. Y'all don't look at nothing else. All y'all look at, what can you score? What can you score? This ain't NBA 2K. Jason Kidd was averaging, what, 8, 9 points? 9, 10 assists. He ain't start really knocking those shots till like late in his career. But y'all so hyped up thinking that this guy will average 20 points. If he's averaged 20 points, then that means there's not enough shots going around. It don't make any sense. You got Kuzma that can score, Brady that can score, LeBron James that can score. All these three guys can score 20 points. Why you need Lonzo Ball to score 20? Don't make any sense to me. And I'm happy about what LeBron Ball said, man, because, you know, he talked about Luke Walton. And I've been talking Luke Walton, too. First and foremost, I want to let y'all know Luke Walton was never my coach. I respected Luke Walton because he's the coach of the Lakers, but never the coach I wanted. I understand where Mitch and Jim came from. I wanted Mark Jackson because Mark Jackson to me is a better X and O's coach. He's a better development, young player development coach because you see what he did with Steph and all them. He developed them guys, and Steve Kerr actually gave his hats off to him for developing them. So my thing at the end of the day is that Luke Walton never was my coach. But here's the thing: if the Lakers decide to keep their young core, I think they need to go and get another coach. I know a lot of y'all might disagree with me, but I think it's time to get another coach. Now, if they want to get Ty Lue or whoever it is that LeBron James will get, that's cool. But after that, they need to get a real X and O coach after LeBron James retire, if they still got them young guys. Because I think that Luke Walton is actually stunting their growth. A lot of people don't want to hear that. I said in my last video. You know, like I said, Lonzo Ball down to 2. Kuzma don't have no play calls for him. Brandon Ingram playing a point instead of playing off the ball. When you look at his off the ball percentage, he have a much more higher rating when he play off the ball than playing on the ball. You know, Lance Stevenson, for instance, Lance Stevenson played better when he's actually playing off the ball too. When he got the ball in his hand, he sometimes make foolish mistakes, but when he's playing off the ball, he played much better. But it is what it is, man. We got a game tonight. LeBron James is supposed to come back and play, so we'll see. But anyway, it's your man Urban Lover. Like, share, subscribe, get in the comment section, tell me what you guys think about this, about the Lakers backing out. I'm happy. You know what I mean? Because I want to see these young guys grow. I know a lot of y'all want to hear that. A lot of y'all want AD and all that. Listen, what y'all like, and I'm gonna say this, Mike from Lakers Talk said this too, and this is another thing that I respect also. Like he stated, because the Lakers gave all they can give to get AD, that will make AD think that, you know what? Because they went out and got everything, they went out and tried to get everything that we can get, right? Because they went out and tried to get everything because they went out and tried to get everything they can give them for AD, it will make AD say, you know what? When I opt out, I'm gonna go ahead and join the Lakers. You think about it, you know what I'm saying? So, because we're not being Golden State this year, let's be honest. So we might just go ahead and let these one-year contracts fall out. And here's my other thing. This is what I would do, because LeBron James like to run a half-court set, and the Lakers, most of them Lakers besides Kuzma and Josh Hart, when they play good with LeBron there, this is what I would do if I was them. I would get rid of Beasley. I would get rid of Beasley and I would go after Carmelo Anthony, because I think Carmelo Anthony would fit better in LeBron James' half-court set offense, because he can't, like with Houston, they run and gun. That's not Carmelo Anthony type of game. Just like OKC, run and gun. Not his type of game. Now with LeBron James, the half-court set, where they can post up and all that, I would definitely get Carmelo, because we need another low-post guy or somebody who can create on his own on a half-court set. I would go get Melo and drop Beasley. Mason Beasley, he a hothead. Listen, I don't know what on between Beasley and Luke Walton, but I would go ahead and make that move for Carmelo. Anyway, it's your man Urban Lover. Get out here, take my daughter at home. I love you guys. Have a blessed day. Take care. Be safe out there. You know what it is.